doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, it's starting to get to fall.
Right.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
I know. Do you like the fall, or do you have like a
I
favorite
do.
season?
I like the fall a lot.
Okay, good. Well, so what's been going on? How's your week been going? How's it life?
It's been stressful, just with school and family
Yeah.
and life, but it's fine. We keep moving.
Yeah, of course. And I just want to let you know also before we totally, get started, get learning more about each other, I am totally here for you. I'm here to listen to you. I'm here to support you in any way that I possibly can. So if there's anything that, I just want you to know that this is a safe place that you can come to me and talk about anything. But yeah, you're saying that you're in school right now.
Right.
Okay, cool. What are you studying?
So I'm going into social work.
Oh, cool. And what inspired you to do that?
So I actually served a mission for my church.
Awesome. Where'd you go?
So I served in Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Wow, that must have been a little bit of a culture difference.
It was.
Because you're from here, right? And then
Right.
there. Okay. And how was Brazil?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved the people, the food, the culture.
Okay.
It was so amazing.
Good. So it was like
experience.
serving there helped you kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I work
cool.
with kids.
And are you living like in an apartment? Or
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
awesome. And your roommates and stuff, you like them, you get along
Yeah.
with them.
Mhm.
Cool, that's awesome. So it sounds like you have like a good school system set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else does it, like, your days involve? What else do you have?
So I go to work after school,
Okay.
and then after work I normally do homework with my boyfriend. And
Oh, awesome.
yeah.
Well, yeah, what's your boyfriend's name?
His name's Jordan.
Jordan. And
Yeah.
how's that going? How long have you been dating?
We've been dating for like 2 months now,
Okay.
and it's been pretty good.
Yeah?
Definitely has bumpy patches, but
Yeah.
we're making it through.
I mean, I feel like a little bit of all relationships can have some moving patches, but that
Right.
still doesn't affect, it still like is very hard to go through some of those problems with a significant other because your heart just trusts them so much and you just love them so much.
Right.
What are some of the things that you guys have been kind of experiencing as you've gotten to know each other and some of those bumpy roads?
Yeah, so actually the other week we were talking and he told me about how he has a problem with pornography.
Oh yeah.
And so that's been hard for me to deal with and like see him so vulnerable and see him in a different light because I never felt that that'd be a problem for him, and so it's just been hard for me like processing that and knowing how to help him or what I should do or how to deal with that. So it's been hard for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably a lot of negative feelings that kind of come with that, feelings of maybe not being loved enough or valued enough, maybe even cheated on a little bit just because
Right.
you're, not the only person he's been looking at and stuff like that. But yeah, that definitely can be very difficult to feel those emotions, and those emotions and feelings are super real. And even though those may not be true, like I'm sure he loves you and cares so much about you, which is why he was vulnerable, right? I still think that that's still hard to cope with and deal with those emotions. And I'm sure he feels terrible, right, when he came to you and had to tell you that he was struggling with that. So what are you guys doing to kind of work through those issues that he has and that you've been feeling?
Yeah, so I just try not to get mad at him. I try not to take out like my anger or my feelings out on him.
That's
And I
really
try,
good.
yeah, just to be okay with it and realize that there's not a whole lot that I can do, but I just try to support him and be there for him whenever
Yeah.
he needs someone to talk to. Or yeah, so I'm not really sure how to fully grasp it or cope with it or handle that. So that's been hard, but
Yeah. Well, I love that you are trying to be there and understanding, and that you are very careful with how you react. Some people overreact and then they feel bad later or something, but it seems like you're such a supportive and wonderful girlfriend that you're just being there for him and that you're being careful knowing that this is a process and it takes time. But yeah, that's definitely hard. It's definitely hard to see and experience those things. So has he tried to do anything different in his own life so that he can overcome those challenges right now?
I don't know. I don't know if he's changed a whole lot since we've been going out, but it also just depends for him in his week, like how his week's going. Like he doesn't view it daily by any means. He doesn't even view it like every week. So it just really depends. I'm not sure on what. I don't know if he's sure, but it depends on. But so that's hard too. It's just I just never know like what he's feeling or what he's thinking or what's going through his head and what why he views it. So I don't know.
Yeah, because it's hard sometimes to understand why people do certain things
Right.
when we don't know and understand and feel those experiences or go through those things. I know that pornography is like a huge problem that a lot of people deal with, and I've heard that it can just be very, very tempting to a point where it's like almost like compulsive to look, but it's hard to understand and wonder how when we don't do those things or when we don't experience those things. I'm sure you're really confused and wanting to understand what he's thinking, what makes him want to do that, or what makes him have a good week and be good. Those are totally very valid and hard feelings to deal with, and especially when you're doing school and work and dealing with friends and your relationships. That's a lot to take on your plate. I'm sure you're dealing with a lot to do everything. Who has been some of the people that's like best supported you through this process?
So my mom has actually been super supportive in everything. So I'm able to talk to her about how I'm feeling and what's going on with my relationships in school. So she's been awesome.
She's been pretty like loving and good about hearing all that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
It's always good to have parental support, and especially mothers. They always have a good way of comforting. Are you the only child? Do you have siblings?
No, so I actually have 4 siblings.
Okay.
So 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
And where are you in the?
So I'm the second to youngest.
Second to youngest. Okay, so you have 1 younger and 3 older.
Right.
All right. And are they married? Or are they just?
Yeah. So the 3 older ones are all married and have kids.
Wow. So you're an aunt as well. And then you have 1 younger. Is that a brother or sister?
So it's a brother.
Okay. And is he?
So he's in New Jersey actually.
New Jersey.
He's working over there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And is your dad in the picture?
So my dad's still in Utah, but my parents actually got a divorce because of some things that my dad did and participated in, and so they separated about 1.5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's still around, but we're not very close.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. That's so hard to have to do, especially you said it was only just like a short time ago that had happened. Okay, so I'm sure that has helped your mom be able to bond with you and deal with some of your issues that you've been having and experiencing, because she has kind of had to deal with her own.
Exactly.
Oh, that's definitely hard. So you say you don't have like a good relationship. Do you talk to him still?
I only talk to him like once a month, because whenever I do talk to him, I feel like it's just contention and I just feel bad about myself and about the situation. So I try to avoid that, and I try not to talk to him a lot.
Yeah,
because
of course.
Now he is married to another woman.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just don't love that whole dynamic.
And have you met her?
Yes.
Talked to her? Okay.
Yeah.
That's hard, because you've always seen him with your mom, and knowing that he hurt her and the rest of your family.
Right.
It's hard to get over some of those negative emotions that come about. And I'm sure that has not helped with some of your feelings with your boyfriend and your worries and concerns about finding somebody who will love you and be faithful. Those are totally, completely valid and hard feelings to deal with. So since that was recent, have you also had to support and help your mother through some of those experiences?
Definitely. I felt like I need to be there for her more, because she's going through a lot.
Yeah.
And in turn, she's definitely there for me and like helps me talk.
So it's a really positive relationship with your mom, that you guys are there for each other. And what about your siblings? Are they?
So my siblings are a lot older than I am. So they're like 18 years is the oldest one.
Okay,
so we're not super close, but I feel like I'm close to my nieces and nephews. So I see them like a couple times a month maybe.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then my younger brother moved away like 4 months ago. So
he kind of got away from some of the
I think so.
problems that was
Yeah.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that can be kind of lonely when your
Right.
siblings are not around and you kind of feel like you're dealing with some of these problems
Yeah.
alone instead of together as a family or as a group. Okay, well, yeah, that's definitely a lot that's put on your shoulders.
Right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That is definitely difficult. And has your dad tried to apologize for some of the things that happened, or has he been?
No. But I think that's what's
Okay.
hard for all of us, because he doesn't accept any blame, or he
Okay.
doesn't think that any of it was his fault, and so
Uh-huh.
we don't like that, and we wish that he would apologize and accept the things that he's done as wrong,
Yeah.
but he won't, and he doesn't. So I feel like that's hard for all of us, like including my siblings. So that's why none of us have a really good relationship with him, because he never assumes responsibility for his actions.
Yeah.
So that's definitely hard and troublesome in our
Yeah.
minds. So
For sure. Like you want him to just even realize that he did something that was hurtful, and to at least even say sorry. Or to,
right.
It's harder to forgive or get over situations when there isn't an apology. Obviously, it can be possible, but it's hard and it's hurtful that they don't know how they can't get over it. And okay, yeah, and you said that with him when you talk to him that there's like contention and there's a lot of problems. Does he
Right.
put blame on you?
For some of the things, so one time we were at a family gathering and he told me how I was so rude to everyone and he just tried to make me seem like the bad guy, and that made me feel terrible and I didn't want to be around it. And so I try not to be around him with other people or just in general. So it definitely just makes me feel sad, and I don't want to feel sad or mad at him or at anyone, so I just try to stay away from it.
Yeah, and you want to love yourself and not feel. I'm sure you're hard on yourself because you work so hard to do everything that you can, and it's easy to you want to be a good student and be a good employee, be a good girlfriend and a good daughter.
Right.
Yeah, it does sound like you have a lot on your plate, but I would love to keep meeting with you and to keep going over some of these and just keep being a support for you and for any of the things that you're experiencing right now to continue helping you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.